Fear of failure is good. Fear of failure will keep you up at night, planning and rehearsing and going over contingencies. Fear of failure will keep you training hard.
What's up, RicoCap family and traders? We're back again for another trade update on how we did today in the market and what exactly happened and how we capitalized on it. So after a pretty decent sell-off, right, we saw Q bounce up a lot higher after hours because Tesla earnings, right? So we saw Tesla earnings push us higher up into range, essentially. Same thing for SPY. Now, pre-market, we woke up to gaps up, right? So SPY wasn't as strong. And so I saw Q was up about $4 with these gaps lingering underneath. And I knew on a day like this, we're just going to range right back down and eat those gaps. It is not one of those scenarios where we're just going to rip and keep going, gap and go. Not today. And one of the strong indicators of that is at open, are we getting a knife straight down? If we immediately just start seeing sellers step in with profit takers, then we know that's enough momentum to get us, especially because right here, so SPY got that nasty push down right before open, and then it was time to go. So we went with puts on QQQ in absolutely like a minute at open. I told the team about 5 minutes before open, I'm eyeing the 490 lottos, 490 or 489 depending on price, right? Because we're gonna open up at 492. I knew these would go in the money. It looks like the gap here got filled at about right there, which I would say that's about 490.21. So they would go in the money because it would probably go a little bit lower. Doesn't matter. That's target all out kind of thing. Let's see what happens. And immediately we see that push down, and I slam those 490 puts. And I saw them open up for about, I think they were about like 70, 80 bucks. It was pretty good. I saw them open up about 780 bucks. And so I wanted to make sure that I didn't get in a bad fill. It was very possible that we started knifing, then it kind of started coming back up a little bit for the real move kind of happen. So I didn't really want to do that. But I did want to make sure that I was going to capture the move. This is one of those mornings where no fear, no hesitation, because if you hesitate, you're going to miss the move because it happens kind of fairly quickly. And a lot of people do not like to play the open, which I think is crazy because most of the time the overnight move is happening at open. So I saw it open up around 80 bucks, right? They start pushing, all of a sudden 90 bucks. I was like, all right, I'm ready to take these. Then they hit 95. I waited a few more seconds and then got the confirmation. We stopped about right here, kind of pushed up a little bit, ended up slamming, which I'm not mad about that. They started immediately working. First 15-minute candle, we pushed all the way halfway to the gap, almost ate the full gap, kind of came back down, and then the rest we ate the full gap about right there. We were all out down there. So in about 15-30 minutes, some people were out faster than me. We were out of that, and they ran to 150 plus. I went heavy size. It's been a while since I alerted the team I'm going heavy, and this was a high conviction play in my eyes to go heavy. So we're playing, the zones here. We're playing gap fill. We're playing cheap puts, right? We're not chasing expensive premium calls up here. We're slamming cheap puts for the ride back into range, and all this makes so much sense for us. The trade was completely on our side, and this little move right here got us good. So and it was so funny because we were talking about this pre-market, right? M Jabber 18 right here, I've worked with him one-on-one. He signed up for my mentee stuff, and I've showed him some of my gap plays, right? And so he was one of the first ones to mention it, right? An hour before market open, he was wondering, when we open, does the gap need to fill, right? Likely on QQQ, or do we fly today? And I said it a few minutes later. I was like, more than likely, we're going to fill, but we'll see. Anything could happen, right? I'm not going to say I'm 100% sure. I just need to see a little bit closer near open to see what happens. And he said, I never knew about gap fills until Uncle Rico educated me on the one-on-one sessions. Used to get smoked at opening, not knowing why I would get burned when I would buy calls on a strong opening, pre-market. gap fills might be Rico's best plays, and it's so true. I was like, gap fills, plus the zones, banger play for us. A couple members, can't wait to follow Rico into battle today. Exactly. And this was he said that almost 30 minutes before market open, and 2 minutes after market open, we're already seeing the gains, right? He bought in $1.08, so he got in $8 after me. They were moving fast. He got out at 142. I was all out about 140-ish. So he got out top $1.02. Look at that. He's like, I'm telling you guys, gaps are Rico's thing right there. He went heavy size. Rico said go heavy size. He went heavy. Listen, this is somebody that does the homework, right? That has the zones right here, has the game plan, wakes up early, right? Can see what's going on, assess the situation pre-market, and has the game plan ready to go. I told the team, get ready. These gap fills are probably going to happen. I'm eyeing this, and we're going to take this at open. Be ready. Look at that, $900, almost $1,000 in minutes. Look, that was 8:33. Market opened at 8:30, so 3 minutes, boom. So absolutely, and we can look at some of the members' gains too. Look at that, beautiful bangers all across the board. 6K on those QQQ puts, like they went crazy today. Look at that. On the Tesla earnings call for the, because we ripped overnight off Tesla. Look at that one contract, almost $1,000. It's absolutely amazing. So we caught it down. It completely filled the gap. Ended up slapping 489, bounced right back, kind of V-shape right there. Not much to do. I went with QQQ because I knew we'd probably get a better reaction. But SPY did this thing here from 580 all the way down to 577. So $3 move down. This was more of a $3 move down. So very well. It was a nice play. We actually took the second play, 2 for 2 today. So we took our second play off SPY, took the 578 lottos, slammed them right here, right? Slammed them right here. We actually came down, tested this line right here. We opened up, pushed right back up, slammed those SPY 578s for $80. We rejected, came right back down, and our target was 577. Those puts ran to like 150 plus. We were all out at, $1 plus, 133 plus. So easy second win right there, just doing less. And that was literally really the moves. Unless you just bought calls for the reverse and just prayed that would go well. Right here makes sense. SPY didn't make sense. Q, you slam calls into the demand, we reversed right out, you take that, and then after that, just chop. So we pretty much got the main plays. If anything, we could have took the calls for a nice push out and gone 3 for 3, but we're not going to push it. It was very choppy already. We got our wins early. Our move was the gap fill, and that was it. Call it right there. That's how we stay winning, guys. Short and sweet, high conviction plays, and just kind of doing less, waiting for the setup. So we're going into Lotto Friday tomorrow, and can't wait to have fun. So it's been a monster week this week. Every week has been a monster week. We've just been killing it, to be honest. We haven't missed once this week, and I don't plan on it tomorrow, but it is Lotto Friday. We're gonna size down and get a little risky, so anything can happen. I don't hold my standards on Friday as far as if win or lose. We usually, obviously, we try to win, but if we lose 1 or 2, we're sizing small on a lot of these and just keeping it consistent. So that's how we do it. Just having some fun, right? Either we win big or lose small. That's it. That's all we can ask for. So solid day in the market. Absolutely killed it. YouTube, this is crazy. If you want to join the team, wap.com/RicoCapital. If you want to get on my main Twitter, RicoCapital, I do give free plays out. I show gains. I talk to members. I tell everyone what's up. I get feedback, right? Look at that. At it again with more wins. 210 on the day from Earnings Trader. He's killing it. He's absolutely killing it. Look at that sniper trade, showing off the members' gains, just showing off everything, being as transparent as possible, right? So give recaps and everything like that. It's always a fun time. So go follow me on the main RicoCap Twitter, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment, like, whatever, share it to somebody. Let's keep it going. And this is what's happening in the market, right? So let's keep winning, guys. I'll see you on the next recap.
Things aren't going your way. You got to figure out when your body's fighting you, when your mind's fighting you. How do you still, just say fuck it? I'm gonna beat my mind.
Do you want to do this or not? Do you actually want to do this or not? Because if you actually want to do it, what's going to